Hi everybody. The first potentially stressful position we're going to talk about is the high plank, like so. Now, if you're going to be going into this position, make sure to spread your fingers wide and press down through the pads of the hands, thereby dispersing the weight that you're placing on your hands and wrists. Now, you may still find that this is simply too much for your wrists and hands, that the degree of extension is placing excess stress on your wrists. We want to avoid any problems here, so I would recommend coming into a forearm plank instead. In that position, you have very minimal, if any, pressure onto the wrists and the fingers. Next, let's talk about a cat-cow stretch. Again, that's putting your wrists into quite a deep degree of extension there. Many clients who are musicians find that it's helpful to come into the knuckles. That way you're getting the same range of motion without bending the wrist backwards. However, for some people the knuckles position is problematic, so you really need to find what works for you and feels more comfortable for your hands. I found a great way to work around this problem with the help of a pillow. I recommend grabbing a pillow that's pretty thick and pretty firm so that you're very supported. We're going to place your forearms onto the pillow, and that's going to elevate the ground for you so that you can still get a good degree of motion in the cat-cow stretch. And last, we'll talk about a downward dog. In the traditional downward dog, you are getting that wrist extension like so. Let's talk about a way that you can work around that. The downward dog is a great stretch for opening up your spine and the backs of your legs. However, it can put excess pressure on your hands and wrists. To modify it, let's come over to a raised surface, such as this bed. There you can see I'm still getting that nice stretch in the backs of the legs, opening up the spine, but I'm putting much less weight onto my hands and wrists.